Hey, what's up? This is my third um, Captain Kirk kind of logging, right? And it's July 15th, I believe. And I just want to, I don't know why I keep doing it. It's around 11:30 at night, I believe. And I don't know why I keep doing these things so late. I guess it's just because it's when I decide to wind down kind of after whatever it is I do. But I really need to start falling asleep earlier because I wake up like around 10 in the morning, and by then it's too late. I feel like it's too late to do like a lot of work. Like I feel like I have to get done with the the mindless errands in the beginning. Just get them done with, and then after that you have the energy to just you're already in motion, and so you just have that energy, that motion, desire to just be more productive. And so I know from observation of myself, I know that I'm not as productive when I fall asleep late and I wake up late the next day, like 10 in the morning, and I'm still searching for a nap sometime during the day. I'm just not productive. Not only that, but in my youth ministry, I'm coordinating. Once again, like I said in the past couple videos, I feel like that foi, like that energy, like that enthusiasm to do youth ministry is gone, and I've always had like an idea like this will work if we do this way, that will work if we just focus on Christ, or if we just focus on the gospel, if we just focus on this, or we just do this, or we just do that, or we just talk about this the next couple of weeks, then it'll all work out. And when I've always had that kind of, all right, that last thing didn't work out because of this, but if we take a step back and focus on the issue of that, then we'll be able to move on to that step we tried to do last week. And then, oh, that didn't really work because I know, because the fundamental is the fundamental truths aren't there. So if we need to focus on that, then that, and then when we focus on the fundamental, no one shows up. When we focus on working on the fundamental truths, and we have this whole plan set up, we either lose the room, so we can't meet anywhere except on top of the trunk of one of our cars in the parking lot, or nobody shows up except one or two people, and then they throw it off, and I throw it off, and so I feel like everybody kind of caught on, and that idea of, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's kind of just like, well, the last 12 ideas you had sounded like good ideas, and none of them were. So yeah, I'm gonna stay home and rest, or I'm gonna commit to something else. And so I'm still there. Just good luck. That kind of stuff. Like I feel like that's kind of the overall mentality of people of the leaders, and I don't blame them. That's kind of my mentality too, especially after the crash. I don't know. I just feel like I was let down by God. I feel like this injustice happened over me, and I didn't feel that too much today. I didn't feel bitter today. I didn't feel angry today. Maybe it's just because I tried to not think about the car accident too much, and how everything was put on me from it. So yeah, I just and then today I was supposed to finish Shaylee's video. My friend, she had her Sweet 16 a year ago, and I committed to recording her event, for free, and it was just my cheap camera, and so nothing amazing was going to come out of it, but she wanted, to have recordings, and I said, yeah, I'll do it, and I never got around to it. It's been over a year, and so she finally said, hey, I'm moving out of Fresno, out of the town we live in, and I felt bad, so tomorrow I'm going to try my best to get that done, and so I should have worked on that today, but I was too lazy, and I sat down to play video games again, and it's just so stupid. Like, I knew it was wrong. I knew I should be investing in actually getting stuff done, but something just says no. If you get Batman done first, then you'll have a sense of accomplishment, and then you'll want to keep accomplishing more things like actual work. And I was just like, that's idiotic. That's stupid. And but I convinced myself, and I played video games for like about 3 hours. It was just bad. And then to top it off, my friends decided to go to the movies today to watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and each showing kept getting sold out, and so I got there. At first they're like, "All right, let's go to the movies at 6. We're going to the movies at 6," and then they said, "No, well, we're actually seeing the movie at 7." And then someone said that one sold out, and so like, all right, let's watch the movie at 8:30. That's the next showing for that film, and it was sold out too. And I got there around 8, and so I texted them because I didn't know where they were at. I don't know what time they got there or whatever. They decided to meet around 6, so so I'm assuming they were there by that time, and by the time I got there around 8 to supposedly watch the 8:30 film, I texted them. I was like, "So are you guys there yet?" And one of my friends texted back, "Yeah, but the 8:30 film was sold out, so we decided. So we're watching a random film." And so they were already watching the movie by the time I got there. So I was like, okay, well, peace out. So I did a U-turn, and I went to Walmart, bought a notebook, bought a pen, went to Starbucks, bought a medium drink, which costs expensive, obviously. I just sat down at one of the desks, one of the tables there at Starbucks, and I started listening to another sermon, "The Generosity of God" by Matt Chandler. And man, I want that fire back, and I know it's gone. I want that flame inside of me that I once had. I feel like it's gone. And I don't know when I lost it, but I think it's when I felt like I put all my cards on the table and it still wasn't enough. Like I used my entire utility belt of ideas and it wasn't enough, and I want that back. And maybe it's a good thing that I laid it all out, all of my ideas, all my strategies, all my plans. I laid it all out, and it made ministry worse. I read the gist of not thousands of books, but dozens of books, and nothing. And I don't know, maybe now I can finally just depend on God, I've always thought I depended on God, but I feel like I depended on this or that strategy, this or that movement, this or that talk. And I don't know, maybe it's time I just lean on Christ, and I literally don't know where to start. I have 6 leaders. With me makes 6 or 7. There's about 6 or 7 of us who are just leaders, right? And then we have a little bit of support. We have people who just come and show their presence as support. And I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start to make things right. To have people surrender their lives to Christ, to love Him, to know Him, to love Him, to be intimate with Christ. Not just the leaders, but the youth members themselves, the committed youth members. And then from there, to grow, and for them to have that desire to share Christ and to grow others and to be there and to serve others. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where that's at in me. I thought that was what my heart was now at. I thought that's where my heart was at. Now, serving others, loving others, serving Christ, loving Christ, and all that. But it's not. I fell back to old habits. I fell back to bad habits and old ways of thinking, and I want that flame back, So I don't know. I know I got a lot of things to work out, and I don't even know my first step to myself getting closer to God, let alone leading a ministry closer to God. So God, just help me.